Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, we've got some really nice weather going on here. The garden is shrouded in snow. So guys, it's early February here in Zone 7B High Desert, and this to me is the official and long-awaited start of the gardening season. So for us here in the Northern Hemisphere, this is the time that you want to start dreaming and planning your garden. There's just so much to be done. So anyway, a very busy and exciting time, but today I want to sow some seeds, and this is a method called winter sowing. So I thought I'd bring you guys along and kind of show you what I'm doing here. So what is winter sowing? Well, some plants and seeds need a time of kind of like chilling and cold weather in order to sprout correctly. Now here in my area, our last expected frost date is usually around April 15th or so, tax day. But basically, some of these seeds require about 12 weeks before they can be planted out, and the packet will tell you on there that they need about 12 weeks before the last frost to sow them. So this is a great way to do it. The other benefit of doing this method is you won't have to start the seeds indoors and bring them in and out. I'm just going to leave them outside here and just kind of see how that goes. Hardening off where you bring seedlings in and out, and just kind of get them acclimated to the weather is one of not my favorite parts of gardening. So I think this will keep it really hands off and just make it super easy for me. Alright guys, so the basic concept is this. We're going to be using these plastic gallons to basically create like a mini greenhouse for these plants where they still get a little bit of the cold, but at the same time they have enough insulation and warmth to do well through the winter. So as you can see, I've been hydrating really well to prepare for this project. And other than the gallons, you'll just need some scissors to make the cuts that we're going to do, as well as some duct tape and a permanent marker so that you can make your labels. So guys, I'm basically going to make a cut about 5 to 6 inches from the bottom. I'll make some drainage holes, and you want to keep a little bit of the area intact so that you have a little hinge for your little mini greenhouse that you're making. So now that that's done, I'm going to make some holes down here in the bottom for drainage. So now I'm just going to fill this with soil. And guys, I don't really use seed starter mix for my seedlings. I usually just get a really good, well-draining potting soil that also retains a little bit of moisture for the seedlings. And it seems to work out fine. As long as you have this nice loamy texture and there's not a lot of big chunks in it, that would be something I would consider a really good soil for your seedlings. I'm just going to fill that pretty much almost up to the top. This is perfect for seedlings like broccoli, and that's what I'm going to be planting right now. As you guys know, I love broccoli, and I think since I just picked some heads the other day, this will be perfect to replenish my broccoli needs for late spring and early summer. But I've got a couple other seed packets that I'm going to do. Now if you read the seed packet, it'll tell you the spacing and depth and everything, and it'll also tell you that these need to be started indoors about 12 weeks before your last frost, so this will be perfect for this project. So when you're doing this project, you guys look for things that are cold hardy, lots of cold hardy perennials and things like that. You can also start your early spring vegetables and crops this way as well. And of course, I can never spell broccoli right. And I'm just going to gently water in, guys, just to let the soil and everything settle around the seeds. I don't think I'm going to have to water heavily. Maybe just a little bit more water in this initial watering, but for the rest of the time, I'll just kind of check on them. It's going to be covered, so it's going to act like a greenhouse, and it's going to hold in a lot of moisture anyway. I'll check periodically just to make sure things aren't drying out in there. And you can just water through the hole in the top that's going to be there. I'm just going to go ahead and put the lid back on here, and we're going to secure it with some duct tape. I'm just going to also write the label on here. And let's see if I can spell broccoli this time. I think that's how you spell it. But there you have it, guys. Super simple and easy to do project. I'm just going to set this next to the house and just let it do its thing. I'll check on it periodically. I'll see if it needs any water. You can see kind of through the plastic right there. So if it looks a little dry, I'll give it a drink from the top. But otherwise, super easy to do. Most people have these things lying around in the house or have them accessible. So I hope that this video inspires you, and I hope that it motivates you to go out there and start gardening. Gardening season starts now. So go ahead and start doing all the things you need to do. Start planning, start dreaming about the summer garden that you're going to have. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you do subscribe. If you like the video, please share a like, place a comment, and let me know down in the comments below. And for my subscribers, thank you so much for supporting me, and we will see you on the next one.